Hey everybody, David Art Becker here with Becker Art, and today I'm going to talk to you about AI generated images. And I've been talking a lot about that in my classes, and I use Photoshop, but I want to show you a couple of ways of doing it for free, and just using free software or free apps on the internet and even on your phone. I think they have a bunch of them. You just basically have to type in free AI images generator, and it's amazing what you can do with this. So let me just go right into one of this that I had. There's a couple of them, and this one is called OpenArt.AI. So it's right there, that www.openart.ai. And so what I'm going to do is you can either create an image by just prompting it with words and telling it what to do, or you can edit an image that you already have in an image and you want to maybe change something about it and you just want to use that image, but you want to create something a little bit different in there. And it's an image that you took or one that you found, and so let me just start out with showing you first is that you go www.openart.ai, go there. And then here you have to sign in, and I usually have to Google your Google account. And there's even it's called Gemini.google that is also a creator of by prompting it. But OpenArt AI kind of does it a little bit differently than Gemini, because I think Gemini from Google gives you images that are already on the internet, and this one takes it but still is creating images through the AI generator. And so let's just create an image. Okay, so right up here you can either go to create, or up here there's a thing called create image. And so I'm just going to click that. And so I already prompted it to do something. And so what I put in here, and I'm not sure, you probably can't even see that, but I prompted it, I said, let me just see what it says. A cat in a sun-filled window. And this is the two images that I came up with. And it takes, like I said, it takes about 4 seconds for it to do this. And so I can prompt it to do something else. Let me just prompt it in here. And it's always asking you to upgrade. So that's up to you if you want to upgrade. And there's different things you can do when you upgrade. But let me just see here. So if I click on one of these, so basically I told it to draw me up a cat in a window, a sunlit window. Is all I had put in there, and this is what it came up with. And so now I'm looking at it, and if I want to use that image, or then I can download it and publish it. So there's different things you can do with it: copy it, paste it. And so that is where you're just asking it to give you something, give you a certain look or a certain thing. And so let me try another thing. So let's just put in elephant. Elephant in a circus. And then just hit enter. No, I don't think you have to hit enter. You have to go here somewhere to see where it's at. Actually, I think my picture's in the way, so let me just take my picture out of the way. Come on. Let me get my picture out of the way because I gotta over here, create. Got to hit create. So there's all this stuff in front of here, and image to image, and there's all kinds of things you can do and play around with, and it is free, so just go ahead and play around with this. But if I hit create an elephant in a circus, so it's gonna see right there, it's just looking at it, and this is going through my broadcasting program, so it may not be as good as like if you're doing it in a thing, because right now it's kind of small because I'm doing it through this image broadcasting image. And so there you have it. So they're very small, I know right now, but let's just take this one for instance, and let's look at it. And you can even, like, it has a edit. You can edit the image and do some more to it. So, but just to click on this, and there's the image ahead. Now look at it. It's like it has two bodies and two legs. So you get stuff like that happening, and so that's where you go and you edit things, and you can edit it by clicking here, edit the image. And so now we can edit it, and so you could also bring in an image to this thing too, and then you can just go ahead and let's say remove maybe, or let's see, edit people, background, stylize, expand, remover. So find and replace. So there's all these things. You just look at it. I mean, just blending layers, edit people, background. So let's just remove. And I'm just going to try to remove this background part of this elephant. That doesn't seem like, I'm just going to put it like that. And now it's going to generate and hopefully get rid of that back part of the, didn't do such a great job. So let me just try it again. And again, I'm working through it through a app, and this is an app inside an app, and so I didn't know if this is going to work, but I just want to show you. And well, I kind of got it pretty decent, and it's going to keep on wiping it away until it generates, so that it looks like it's not there anymore. You probably have to go with a smaller brush and get in there really fine details. This is in replace of, like, normally use Photoshop, but this is just like in a free AI, and it only lets you do so many, like for a day or something like that, before you have to start paying for it and stuff. But just to kind of mess around with it, it's like you're not going to be up. You get 20 trial credits left, and so you can trial it for 20 credits. It gives you that right away when you sign up. And basically, you don't sign up. You just put in your Google account. I put in my Google account, and then I've been using it now and just trying a couple of different things. And so that's one. And here is so that's OpenAI. And like you can see, you can just ask it to create. And so I'll go back to create up here. And so I asked it to create a cat in the window. And it came out pretty decent for the cat in the window, And then you can do a bunch of things with it afterwards. Right here, you can see the prompt I put in: a cat sitting in a window, sun-filled window. And so you can enhance that too, or you can maybe if you want to take something out of it, and it does it automatically. And again, what do you use this for? I use it for my students, my photographs. If I don't like something in the photograph, or I want to add something to the photograph, I use that to put something in there. And it actually, sometimes it gives you some really weird stuff, but sometimes it gives you an idea, or you just want to prompt something and just say, whatever. Let's try another one just to show you again. I can just click out of this. There's a little X right there. And so I'm just going to prompt it again. I'm going to say fisherman on a pier. On a pier on river in the fall. And so just create. Again, I just typed it in. I'm just typing it in. Like I also said, you can upload a photo and have it change it. You can actually manipulate it like you do Photoshop, and it changes it for you. Like you can do things, and you can replace the elephant with a dog. It's amazing what you can do. It's very interesting. It's not always going to give you the exact thing you want either. But if you're just generating it from the scratch. But if you want to have your own photographs and make it a little bit better, so here's in the fall, see the guy in a river with a pier. That's not bad really. And if you just need to have an ideas and look at ideas of what you want to paint, or if you need something to paint and you just don't have the time to go out, go to this OpenArt.AI and just what do you have in mood to painting? And if I don't like this, I go to the next. This is the other one. That's the other one I have that it generates. So it generated two. And you also, up here, you can put how many you want it to generate. You can have it generate 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as many as you want. And it'll just keep on generating different images of what your prompt has asked you to, what you've asked the computer to show you. So pretty interesting, And I just we've been talking a lot about it in my classes, and I just wanted to show you that you can do it, because I normally do it on Photoshop, but Photoshop's kind of expensive. And the the app that you go on website, the what's that one called? The Photoshop one I always tell you guys to go to. Well, that one doesn't have AI in it yet, and so that's Photopia.com. That does not have AI built into the Photoshop. But these are all like, let me just go to show you also what Google has. Google has this. It's called Gemini, GEMINI .google.com. And so I came in here, and it's the same thing. You can prompt it to do something, but I think it's not so much where it has, like, I haven't used it enough to know if it does this yet, but it's more like it picks up images off the internet and doesn't really create them themselves. It just goes on the internet and finds that on Google. It's like it's almost like the Google images, and you're finding an image. And so let's just say cat in window. Let's do the same thing. cat in sun-filled window. And so you can also, let's make it like look like a watercolor. You can ask it to make it cat in sun-filled window. Photographic. All right, oops, I gotta separate that. All right, and then right here is a little arrow that says search, and so I get or submit. So basically, you're submitting this into this Google thing and capturing the perfect. I think it's still working. I'm not sure. Here are some tips to help you capture the perfect shot. Choosing the right moment. Golden hour. Oh, there it is. So not so great. It's okay. But it gives you also additional tips and compositions and rule of thirds and background. And so it's very interesting. Use a tripod. And so basically that prompt give me this picture. But this is a picture, I think, and it'll show you right there. I'll click on that. And it went to free pick. And so it's basically picking up images off the internet compared to what I was showing you before is where it's creating it and just creating it probably from things on the internet. But this one is actually giving you where it's coming from, this image. Where the other one doesn't tell you where it comes from. It just is creating the images. All right. So that's just something I wanted to show you guys this week in the newsletter, is because it's kind of fun to try to play around with it and see. And also, like I said, sometimes if you're looking for an image and you just don't know what to paint and you just need something, go here and ask OpenArt.AI what you want to paint, and then they'll give you some ideas. I mean, this one I had done by the cat. Actually, here's the other one of the cat. I always put down, give me 2 images, but you can again put more images than those 2. So give me this one, which wasn't as nice. But, if it's something you want to just paint and you just need something, it's a great way of finding some images because a lot of times when you're looking, you're looking for images to paint and stuff. And here, just type in what you want to paint and then just see if it'll give it to you. And then change things around you can on this one. And again, there are a bunch more on the internet. You just have to look it up. Just type in, OpenAI free art, free AI image generator. Is basically what I put. And then it'll give you tons, because there are tons, and they're all free at the beginning. I think then they kind of want you to pay for something after a while if you like it, if you like to use it. And so just AI generating, it's here and it'll probably stay for a long time. And so might as well jump on the bandwagon and just see what it's about. You don't have to use it if you don't want, but if you have to even draw from these images to teach you how to draw, hey, it's a way of just creating image that you want to then use for maybe your drawing ability. And so just something to think about. All right, so I'll see you on Thursday, where we'll be painting. I forgot where we're painting, but see you on Thursday. Bye bye.